Have you guys, if you guys haven't been watching Monsters Expedition in the variety segments, definitely recommend you guys check out the game. It's really, really fun. If you like puzzle games, if you like Baba Is You, um, you'll really like this. It's also like a Sokoban type of game where you're pushing things around. You could like there's a grid, like a square grid system. You're pushing things around. This is the map. This is a puzzle game, yeah, Mikros. This is the map. We just finished the base game yesterday. We started here. A boat dropped us off here, and then we went to explore all these different islands. The objective of the game is to basically explore the islands, right? But in order to travel from one island to the next, you need to push down trees. So this level, I just reset the level. This is what the level looks like, or this island, what it looks like when you first arrive on this island from the southeast. Then you need to push down trees to create logs that get logs into the water to help you cross to the next island. And there are small logs or small trees. There are big logs that take up 2 tiles of space made from big trees, and then you can even combine two logs of the same size to get a raft, where you can push off of things and go sailing to a faraway island. There are a lot of side paths that we haven't completed yet, so I'm going to look at some of those today. And there is, in the meantime, there's also these here we go, these snowmen. These snowmen that you see around the map that are like bonus secrets. They're like Easter eggs, or they're like super difficult challenges within the game to figure out how to get to these snowmen. We've only gotten, I think, like 3? 2. We've only gotten 2 snowmen so far. I don't know how many there are, but I've seen a couple on the map that I haven't been able to access yet, like the one that we just showed you. Now, I need to check if there's a way to distinguish between snowmen that we have already acquired and snowmen that we haven't already acquired. So, where was that snowman that we found the other day? Where was that one? This map is so huge. We had a level where we made a big raft, and the big raft could be, you could use it to sail down and get to a snowman. I can't find it anymore. Maybe later, if we happen to see it, we can check if there's like a visual difference. This is a snowman that I haven't found yet. And then, I don't know, when we see a snowman that I did find, maybe there'll be a glow to him or something. Or some sort of visual effect. But maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe we just oh, here we go. So we found this snowman. Yeah, there's no visual effect at all. There's no visual effect at all. It's just all these snowmen look unique. I think it's just a matter of whether there's still fog around the island or not, and you can tell if you've been to the island or not. Okay. So, paths, islands that we have, main paths that we can go to that we haven't tried, even attempted yet. Here's one. Let's go here. The French Horn. We read this already. So there's museum exhibits. We've got 3 small logs. 3 small logs here. And we want to cross to this island, so just one small log will do if we get it horizontally here or here. How can we do that? Yeah, how do we do that? Not many obstacles in this one. Can be tricky. So if we do that, we can make a raft here, but does that help? Oh, wait. Okay, so we push the raft over. And now... I don't think that works. Oh, wait. Hold on. We leave the raft there, we push that on, and then we roll it down. That's cool. Okay. So this area's theme might be something like this, like repositioning a log by putting it on a raft so that you're able to change the parity is the word that I've heard being used. To change the parity so that it's standing up in a position, standing upright in a tile that you wanted to stand upright on. Like if it ever stands upright on any of these tiles here in this row, then we can just push it to the right. And we can tilt it to the right rather than roll it to the right, and it'll land in the water like this, which creates a bridge. Thanks, Mikros. We've got 3 short logs, it seems. 3 short logs. We're probably gonna have to make a raft, like... But where? I think we want to make a raft, like maybe here? Push off this rock to go to the east? But also have a log in the water here, so that it blocks the raft from going into this corner. With a log in the water, like this, the raft, when we go east, the raft would get stopped here, and then we could push off this rock and go south. That looks pretty good. Except, how do I... Okay. This tree is a problem, because I can't really get the log away. I can only kind of roll it into this square or this square, this water or this water. So maybe what we're supposed to be doing is actually making the... I was thinking like making the raft here and then getting a log here to push off of. Like if we make the raft in this spot and we can get a log like this. I don't want it on the raft. We don't want this log on the raft. We want this log in the water. Eventually. That's gone. Right? Do you guys get what I'm trying to do? Like, have the log in the... on here, upright, stand on the raft, push the log over, send myself here, and then somehow get the log in this spot. We can move the raft first and then replace the raft with the log in the water and then push myself back to the right and it'll stop here. But it seems also very, very difficult. Extremely difficult, if not impossible, actually, because of the way the orientation of the log needs to be. If the log is standing upright here, when I push on it to go west, it's gonna become unrecoverable on this tile. And if it was lying down vertically, it'll roll off into the water and it'll become unrecoverable as well. The only position that I can do this idea with is if the log is lying down horizontally. I think if the log is lying down horizontally, it may work. It might actually go nowhere. But how do I get the log lying down horizontally in this position? The only way to do that is if it was upright here and I could access this tile and push it to the left. So I think this idea doesn't work with the way I'm trying to execute it. I need to figure out... I think what we need to do is, like, figure out how to combine these 2 small logs, the left one and the middle one, into a raft on this square or this square. Yeah, on this square or this square. Preferably this square. Okay. Okay. We launch this over like that? Hmm. And then we push this over. Oh. There we go. We needed the help of that left log to vault the middle log away from its stump. And then this would work. Let me get that in. Now we stop here and we go down. Hell yeah. Teddy Bear! The 7th in a succession of 40 identical cuddly toys, owned and also disowned, ejected, lost, nibbled, unraveled, traded, ripped, or otherwise vanquished by one human child. The 7th in succession. Of 40. Bear 7 lasted 5 months before being thrown into Pulteney Weir bath during a tantrum. Oh man. Sounds really familiar. Not gonna lie. Okay. Now what? Now we have this one small log on this island that we need to figure out how to use to get this raft here and then get this raft to go. So we basically need the log like... That seems ridiculously difficult. We need the log here, eventually, to push this raft to, and the raft to be here, so that we can walk onto the raft, push the log to the south, go up, and then go to the east. Can you have a raft with 3 logs? Nope. Don't think so. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We push that. That tilts over. Do you see that? When we push it over, because it's standing upright, it tilts over. And then we do this and get it to this square so that we can push down on it, float to the float to the north, now float to the east. So I don't know if maybe my answer to your question, Mikros, was confusing, because I technically did have 3 rafts together on the same tile, or 3 logs together on the same tile there, but it's not a 3 log raft. It's still a 2 log raft with a separate log, separate 3rd log on top of it, that allows you to like push the raft without being on it. Now where are we trying to go? Oh. So we can do this and get up here, and then we can knock this in so that we displace ourselves this way, and now we're going west instead of... Okay. Now we're going south. New land! Hey, a chess piece. Horse sculpture scale model. These tiny horse sculptures were often included in sets of more abstract objects, each packaged with a black and white board. Although the horse heads could be quite ornate, none of the sculptors seemed able to work out how to do horse legs, so the carvings all stop at the neck. They didn't get chess. Hey Nico, thank you. Hope you are too. How's it going? We just finished some Gwent and we're playing some Monsters Expedition now. Been good fun. What's up here? Oh, this is just a shortcut. Shortcut now from this island. Nice, okay. So, I think I know what I need to do. I think we need to go... Your NG streams are incredibly fun to watch, both Assimilate and the Abduction decks. Hey, thanks. Love to hear it. NG is still really fun. Still really, really fun of a faction. So, my idea here is, I think the end goal is to get the raft onto this tile, just one tile to the left, so that we can push off of this rock to go north, and then push off of this rock to go east, and then push off of this rock to go south. That looks like where the game's trying to lead us. But how do I get this raft here? I would need something... I would need to go Okay, I need to go. I need to have this log here. Push off of it to go west, and then without moving it though. Push off of it without moving it to go west, and then come back around. Slide the log into this water tile, and then come back over to this raft and push off of this rock to go east, and it'll stop here. Okay, so I need to roll this small log upwards so that it's lying down in a horizontal position. I think in that position, maybe I won't have to worry about moving it. How do I do this? If I come here, it's not in the right parity, right? Like, this won't work. Oh, and there's actually more problems, because if I have the log here, how do I get onto this raft? Oh, no. Okay, wait. I have an idea. I did move from Seattle, Twin Pal. How you doing? I'm in South Korea now. So I can get on this raft by coming back around this way. But I don't think this will work. And the reason why is because after I come down this way, I'm on the raft in this position, but this is gonna roll up, get tilted to the east and be in the corner, and now I can't recover this. Because I need this to come here. I need to undo more. Is this the right parity? Nope. I need to have the log to be in this position, horizontal, lying down on this tile, just one to the right. Still catching up sometimes with your Gwent streams, and the month that you moved, I was wondering what made you move. Oh, my wife's job. She got a good job offer in Korea. To be fair, she's making most of the money for the household. So we're prioritizing that, and if I come, but I can't get over here though. I was thinking if I could get here, I could tilt it this way, and then it would be in the right parity. It would actually be in the right parity if I could just tilt this up somehow. Dang it. But I've got like a catch-22. I need this log here in the right position in order to get the raft here, but to get this in the right position, I need the raft here. So like, it's like both the chicken and the egg needing to come first. Damn. What does my wife do? She's like a business manager. She was a manager of vendor managers, and now she's a business manager for e-commerce company. So she worked for Amazon when we were in Seattle, and now she's basically working for the Amazon of South Korea. Different company called Coupang. Is there any other way to like, if I start like this, there's nowhere to roll it. This just rolls off the map. So the first move with this has to be like this, and the only way to roll it is here. And now maybe there are some options. Oh, we do it like that. You work for Amazon? Oh, nice. No pointer. We do it like that, and that's how. Fuck. Okay, but now we do it like this. Yes. And then now we push back. Wait, no, we don't need to push back anymore. We need to just push this in. Yes. Hell yeah. Let's go. That was a good one. Ooh. Okay, so we're in a new area. We've already gotten that. What happens if I try to go there again? Aww, hug. But it doesn't say anything. It doesn't even tell us that we've already gotten it. So now we've opened that shortcut. We have a long, a big and a small log to make this crossing into the toilet island. So either we could have the long go this way and this way, or the short go this way. Those are some options. Wonder if there are any other ways to do this. If we want the long to, like, I don't think the long way is gonna work. Like, if we want a long vertical here to, or here to bridge this 2 tile gap, we have to knock the tile. We have to knock the tree over in this vertical orientation, because once you knock the big tree over, you can't change its orientation anymore. But if you do this, it's directly going in the water. You can't knock it up and save it. So, I think the objective that we should be going for is crossing with the small log this way. And this seems like maybe the more useful way. This makes a raft, which isn't helpful. Maybe we don't knock the big tree over just yet. What happens if we do this and then do that? Yes. Looks kind of, not really. Damn it. Oh yes, and then we knock it. We roll it back. We roll it back into this log. Hey. Comfy question mark chair? Despite an abundance of far softer furnishings elsewhere in their habitats, some humans preferred to catch up on their reading while perched on hollow porcelain chairs. Perhaps the slight chill from the seat kept the human from dozing off. The analysis, the insight that they got. That's me? Yeah, reading on the toilet is such a classic. I used to, man, I don't know how old you guys are, but like back in the day before cell phones and smartphones, you'd actually read actual books, or in my case, manuals of video games and Magic the Gathering on the toilet, or sometimes brain teaser puzzle books on the toilet. All right, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to go to this island? Can I even do this with a horizontal big log? Kind of thinking no. Because if I would need like both a raft here and a raft here. I wouldn't be able to do it with just one raft in one of the tiles. So we'll probably want this to be vertical. Vertical is also tricky. If we vertical this way, if I vertical this way, how am I going to push it to the left? And even if I did push it, I could push it to the left if I got this small log here. But then we wouldn't be able to cross if we lost this small log in the water. The 4th book in the Whisper series, I only read it during my morning toilet visit before high school. Literally never opened it outside the toilet. That's hilarious. So my other idea is maybe a 3, combine these two, small log, big log, into a long 3x1 here, and then we can just walk straight down. That's also not super likely. Maybe we're onto something that helps me get this across like that. Oh, 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 yes! I was thinking it would be quite difficult to get the big log from this stump all the way over here, because we can't push it down. If we push it up, this is a blocker, and if we push it up and it's lying here, I can't shift it up either. But the little vaulting thing comes and saves the day again. The vaulting mechanic is super satisfying to use in this game. Getting all sorts of shortcuts now. Okay. We want to take these 2 small logs and go east. In order to access the south part of this island, I have to knock one of these over. But if I go like this, I can recover both of these. Or at least one of them. Same thing like this, I can recover like this as well. How do I... Oops. Okay, so I can roll it like this? I can't do anything with this one. Because of this stump, I can't really do anything with this one. Huh. What if I did like this? Can I do anything with this one now? Still no, right? I can roll it here, but... Okay, wait. What if I did... that? And then... Could I also roll this into this tile and create a raft? Is there any vaulting that would help me in this? Like, I could vault this here, but it doesn't do anything, right? Like, now I've lost this time. I can't recover the log now. Now it's on the edge. And then I don't have access to this square. This square would have been really useful if I had access to this square. Okay, can I get one of... If I had access to this square, and there's a log in here, I would be able to just push this tree over, roll it up into this rock, and then just tilt it all the way here. So maybe that should be our goal. Somehow get this log into this spot. There we go. What? God, I'm good. It's all about, like, being able to imagine a possible solution that will lead you to, I don't know, something that works, right? And if you can't imagine it, you just go around trying random things. A lot of times you're not going to end up getting the thing that actually works. But it's so much faster if you can imagine. If you could visualize the line. Frog work outfit. During one local election in England, a human candidate pledged to make frogs useful. After the curious electorate voted for this scheme, every frog in the district was fitted with shoes and a backpack and told to get on with it. Huh? Weird. Then we got a small log and a big log. And maybe you want to go like here, down to this island. I'm not sure what this area is for, like why there are rocks here. Is this supposed to be some sort of secret where we can sail? Doesn't seem like it would work. Like how would you, even if you got a raft here, it just doesn't seem like it would work, right? I need to get like... So what if I did this? And then I need to have some sort of obstacle here in this, an obstacle in this column, in one of these two tiles, so I could roll it back and it would stop here, and then I could just push it in the water like this. But how? Because this is done. This little log is done. I can't really recover it, I don't think. Well, okay. Maybe it's like this? Wait, oh. Oh! Okay. Oh my god. Am I doing the right thing by doing that? Yeah, okay, just like there, right? And then we've got what we wanted. Haha! Hell yeah. Okay. Big log, small log, small log. One big, two small. And we want to go to this island. One big, two small. There's this way seems maybe possible. If we got a log, a horizontal log or a raft here, we could roll maybe the big log the entire way this way over here. We could also do like horizontal big log here with a raft here, or a raft here with a horizontal big log here. That doesn't seem likely. That doesn't seem actually possible, but a couple different ideas. This would be a vertical log, this would be a horizontal log. I mean, this log, this big log, how would we save it? That's the bigger question. How do we save this big log? It's on a corner. I can only push it to the left or down. That's kind of useless. So if I can't actually, if I make the assumption that we can't recover the big log, is it even possible to make this gap with the two small logs? Okay. I think not. I think it would not be possible. You wouldn't be able to get a small log here in the right orientation, the vertical orientation. And like, yeah, there's just no gap. There's no small gap here. So, what? Alright. So then what we need to do is we need to get one of these small logs. We need to get one of these small logs either here so that I could push this tree over this way, or here so I could push this tree vertically up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's maybe doable. Not easy, but maybe doable. What the hell do we do with this? What do we do with this, man? That's not useful. And I can't have it in this orientation. If I want to push it up, I need it to have it in a vertical orientation. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm kind of going in circles. This one's tough. Yeah, my conclusion does seem to be like we gotta get one of these in this tile. We need the big log to cross. What if I did this? Doesn't really help. This log is very limited. This small tree is very limited in what it can do. No obstacles. I could go there. I could go there. And I don't think this does much. And then I could go here. Which also doesn't seem to do too much. So I don't know what the purpose of this small log is. Over on the right. This one at least I can maneuver a little bit. Like I want yeah. Okay, I think it's time for a hint. I think we try to ask for a hint on this one. Okay. I mean, this confirms the conclusion that I was making, is that we need the big log in order to cross. It doesn't show where the small logs are, but there's definitely one here. So it's vertical. The big log is in a vertical position, which means we need to get the small log in a horizontal position in the water here so that we can push it vertically up. And then once we push it vertically up, we could jump on the log, jump on the stump, jump on the log, drop to the left, roll it to the right, which would get here. And then we would have and then it would be kind of problematic as well. It would be here. It would be on these two tiles. And then we would be able to go above it, shift it down so that it's on these two tiles. And then when it's on these two tiles, when we roll it, it would normally drop here. So we would need this to be horizontally in the water here, which is also really tough. Ha! Damn. Damn, dude. Okay, we could do this. Like, this is easy to get this small tile, to this position. How to get this tile? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we need to have this in actually this position first so that we can have the access to push that to the left. And now our plan comes to fruition. Damn! Cool. So the hint did help us a bit. Like, we had the idea of that's how we were gonna do it, but we weren't sure. We'd had the idea at least of rescuing the big log, but we weren't sure whether it was gonna be vertical by itself like this, or like What would be the other way? I was thinking of a horizontal way to actually solve this. I thought there was, but there actually isn't a horizontal version of this. So once we knew that was like actual solution was that, we got the confirmation, then we could focus our efforts. We're almost at the end of this island chain. Or maybe? Okay, one big log, two small logs again. I think eventually we want to have the raft here so that we can go left. We'd prefer a small raft because if we had a... Well, okay. We could also use a big raft if the raft was vertical, like here. But I think we prefer a small raft and because we need something to push off of, right? I think this is the thing that we'll push off of. Once we make the small raft here, we'll push it off of this tree trunk to go west. Because otherwise this one on the edge is kind of useless. That's trapped. This is okay. So I gotta do that first. So we're pretty close already. Roll that in. Roll that down. Make a small raft here. Knock this over. Jump down. We're good. Wow. Okay. Now where do we go? Now we want to have something to push off of on this tile so that we can push the raft here and then go up. Soften up this log first so that we can push it down. Is that helpful? Can we do that? It rolls off by itself. I didn't know that worked that way. Reverse speed camera! After a slow-moving tourist caused a 50-person pileup on Oxford Street, England's pavements were divided into fast and slow lanes. Reverse speed cameras were brought in to identify and prosecute ditherers and who dawdled in the brisk lane. What do we do with this? Oh, just to push off of it so that we can go here. 2 new islands. Oh wow. Dude, this world is huge. Really did not think it would be like this long of a path here that didn't end up looping back on something else. Okay. Both islands have 3 trees, 3 small logs. This one... Huh? Okay, maybe we look at this first? What do we want to do here? This is on a corner. So it basically like kind of has to do that. How? How do you even cross like this? Yeah, this is already unsolvable in that state, right? We're going to the east? Are we making a raft? We're not making a raft, are we? I don't think we're making a raft here. I think we're going to the east. In order to make like... In order to make, to get one of these small logs into the second row or into the second column, like one space gap away from the island, from the coastline, we have to roll it. We would have to roll it like this with a horizontal log floating in the water like this, and that would roll here, and then we would have the second one to roll in the same position, have both of those combined into a raft so that we could cross from here to there. It would be like a single line, a single horizontal line, and then a raft in the second square. But how? Shoot. Or I could make a... wait. Or I could make a raft on this tile and then simply... push over. Okay. I was wrong. We are actually floating a raft over to the next island. Shoot. What have I done? We're going to the east. Right? Godfather! Indie game player of the generation, young father Henry. Thank you. You're too kind. This damn rock is in the way. So I need a vertical... Oh, that's so smart. That's actually so smart. We use this raft to offset one piece, and then we can get the horizontal log here instead of here. It was here to begin with, which leads into the rock. What was your indie game of the year for 2023? What did I play in 2023? Let me check my VODs. Give me a sec. So, for those of you who wonder how to watch my variety stuff, you can go to twitch.tv/shinmiri2/videos, scroll down, filter by collections, and then you'll see all the single player games that I've streamed in the past that I saved collections for, starting with the oldest one is like Dark Souls 3, I think was the oldest one. So 2023 we played Cyberpunk, which not indie, didn't finish. Talos Principle 2, that's pretty indie. That's definitely a contender. Cocoon is good, but not as good as Talos Principle 2. Planet of Lana, too short to really be in contention, and also just not as good as these other games. Case of the Golden Idol, this I think I only played the DLC in 2023. The Spider of Lanka. Oh, Understand. Ooh. And then I think we're in maybe Hi-Fi Rush was like the beginning of the year. Hi-Fi Rush was like February, right? Yeah, and then Entry Percenter was 2022, I think. So, it would be probably between... I mean, is Subnautica considered an indie game? No, right? Subnautica was great. How do I see? Oh, last year. All right, I'm last year. Doesn't give me a date. Huh. I think Talos Principle 2 is probably the #1 contender. Yeah. I think a lot of these games are really good. I really liked Hi-Fi Rush, which was like a different style of game that I really never played before. Like a rhythm game, maybe closest to like Sekiro, but not that close to Sekiro. I really like Subnautica. Subnautica is really good. It was, but I don't know if it's indie. Talos Principle 2, I think is my final answer. Yeah. Hope that answers your question, Godfather. So we are back here now. What did we do here? Oh, we sailed. We sailed a little raft all the way over, and that raft eventually went here. No, eventually went there. Now we just made a shortcut back. And now what? Is this done? I could do this and push that raft there, but that just kind of loses it, right? Have you ever played Disco Elysium? So I did play several hours of Disco Elysium off stream. I believe it's a good game, but it was too much reading for me. I got bored from too much reading. And I also didn't like how the RNG would gatekeep you out of certain storylines. But I guess that's just part of the game. You can't explore every single story possibility in one playthrough. Okay. What are we trying to do here? This thing is confusing. Fair enough, yeah. Maybe we're... Dude, seriously, what are we trying to do here? Okay, in order to get to this area, this half of the island, we have to knock this over. That's happening. But we also have this that we could, like... Oh, we're now stuck. I could have also done this, which we are also making us stuck. So I think we need to get rid of this first, then do this, which makes a raft here. And then, like, where do we go with this raft? There's nowhere to go. Oh, we want to go south. Perhaps? I have an idea. So we roll it like this, tilt it onto that, push that over, then roll this up, and we go south. Oh my lord! That's so cool. Have you ever heard of To the Moon? I have. It was really recommended to me, I think by Barnabas, one of our viewers. And they also, the person who recommended it to me, I hope I'm remembering it correctly and it was actually Barnabas. The person who recommended it to me was also so, like, so committed to getting me to play the game that they also bought it for me. They gifted it to me to get me to play the game. And it's like a short game, but a really good story, very touching. I cried at the end of the story. Reminiscent of 90s side-scrolling RPGs, yeah. Yeah. Like Chrono Trigger type of like gameplay. Or aesthetic. So this is interesting that this is so close. Could I do anything with this? I feel like there's a secret here. I have played it, yes. Like, if I could just get it... Like, did I use these two anywhere? Like, I need to get a raft here. If I get a raft here, I could sail to the east and then sail south and go all the way down here, and there's probably something here. Oh, man. I need markers. I need custom markers in this map. We made a few others, but To the Moon, his first, is his best. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I haven't played the others. Wink emoji dots. Disgruntled human grammar disgruntled human grammar prescriptivists became so outraged over mistreatment of the semicolon that they attempted a punctuation coup. Their main goal was to stop other humans from referring to it as those wink emoji dots. Because winky smiley face, right, is used with semicolon. Oh my god. Death's Door I've also played. There's a VOD of me playing Death's Door. And I would really recommend Tunic to you if you haven't played Tunic yet. Wait, did I play Tunic in 2023? No, I think I played it in 2022. But Tunic was like my game of the year in the year that it came out. Very, very amazingly crafted indie game. It's like a little bit of puzzles, a little bit of Dark Souls, a little bit of Legend of Zelda. So good. You played Tunic. Okay, cool. Okay. I guess we're supposed to use. I think we're supposed to build the raft here. We build the raft here so that we can sail to the west and get a. What does that do? What is the point of that? Huh? Huh. Okay, are we trying to go here? Is there a snowman on that island? There is a snowman on this island. Okay, so maybe we're trying to go here. But how do we go there? Oh yeah, Oberdin. Return of the Oberdin is amazing too. Okay, I think that must be it. Like, these logs are probably used to go here. There's a snowman there. This sails and it gets stuck here, though. What if I could build a raft here? Well, this tree is stuck in the corner. This tree is very limited. It either makes a raft here or a raft here. Raft here doesn't do anything. Nothing to push off of. Raft here, at least I have something to push off of. But it still doesn't do anything over on this side. But maybe we can, like, manipulate the position of these rafts? I don't even know where these rafts came from. Damn it! I don't know where these rafts came from. Oh, man. Like, if I could somehow maybe put some stuff here, put a raft here so that this raft comes to this column, and then put some garbage here that I could push off of, or maybe I could push off this mushroom. If I could get a raft here, or some obstacle here, but that's so far. Okay, I need a hint. Okay. I mean, that hint didn't really help, because, yeah, I made a raft here. I have played both Ori games, yes. What the heck? Can't do anything with these rafts. Oh, okay. That is my signal to probably go. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. We did wrap up fairly nicely. Like, this is pretty much done. This is pretty much done. We just have, like, at least the island exploration part is done. There's maybe another snowman here. Snowman we can save for later. Right now, I think we're mostly focused on just actually exploring all the islands. And then once we finish exploring all the islands, finding the museum exhibits, like mostly museum exhibits are done here. You can see on the map here, this is a museum exhibit we haven't found yet. But we'll be back. and we'll try more of this tomorrow or Friday. Thank you guys. Good night. Bye, chat. Thanks for watching and following and subscribing and supporting the channel. See you tomorrow.